50, 20 and 10-cent coins. So I'm going to call this, my 50-cent coins are going to be X, 20-cent coins I'll call them Y, and the number of 10-cent coins I'll call Z, are collected from a coin machine and counted. The total value of the coins is €32. So that's equation 1 is going to be the number of 50-cent coins plus the number of 20-cent coins plus the number of 10-cent coins is equal to 3,200 cent. Remember, we have to change that €32 to cent. When counting, the cashier noticed that twice the number of 20-cent coins, okay, so that's 20-cent coins are Y, so that's 2Y added to the number of 10-cent coins plus Z equaled 3 times the number of 50-cent coins. That's 3X. Now, I'm going to bring this over and make that minus 3X plus 2Y plus Z is equal to 0. Just so I can have the equations with X, then Y, then Z. Let's look at our next one. She then noticed that 4 times the number of 50-cent coins, so that's 4 times X, added to the number of 10-cent coins, and that's Z, equals 6 times the number of 20-cent coins, equals 6 times the number of 20-cent coins, so that's 6Y. Okay, and then I need to rearrange this second equation, so it can be written as 4X minus 6Y plus Z is equal to 0. Okay, so I'm going to actually move the equations I'm using. I'm going to move this over here. This is the one I'm going to use. Then I'm going to use this one. And that's equation 2. Okay, so that's equation 2. And then equation 3 is this here. So they're the 3 equations I'm going to use to solve this. Okay, so again, equation 1, 2, and 3. So if I have equation 1 and I take away equation 2. So equation 1 is X plus Y plus Z is equal to 3,200. And I take away equation 2, that gives me 3X minus 2Y minus Z is equal to 0. I just noticed that I'm missing, my Y was gone. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to add those up, and that gives me 4X minus Y is equal to 3,200. Now if I look at equation 2 and I take away equation 3, that gives me minus 3X plus 2Y plus Z is equal to 0, minus 4X plus 6Y minus Z is equal to 0. Add those up and I get minus 7X plus 8Y is equal to 0. Now, this is equation number 4 and equation 5. Starting to look a little bit complicated here, lots of multiplication to do. So what I've decided to do, looking at this, I look at it and I can see that I can rearrange that equation 4. So I can actually write equation 4 as 4X minus Y minus 3,200 is equal to 0, or 4X minus 3,200 is equal to Y. And that's equation 4. And I can substitute that into equation 5. And I get minus 7X plus 8 times 4x minus 3,200 equals 0. Now I expand that to evaluate it. Oh, and I got minus 7x plus 32x minus 25,600 is equal to 0. So that gives me 25x minus 25,600 is equal to 0. So 25x is equal to 25,600. And x is equal to 25,600 divided by 25. So x is equal to 1,024. I then put that back into equation 4. So equation 4, which is 4x minus 3,200 is equal to y. So that's 4 times 1,024 minus 3,200 is equal to y. And I do that on my calculator, and I get 896 is equal to y. And then the very last thing I have to do is evaluate my z's. So I go back to my first equation, equation 1, which was x plus y plus z is equal to 3,200. My x is 1,024. My y is 896 plus z is equal to 3,200. So that's 1,902 plus z is equal to 3,200. So then my z is equal to 3,200 minus 1,902. So z is equal to 1,280. So I then present my answer as x is equal to 1,020, or the number of 50-cent coins. Y, which is the number of 20-cent coins, and that is 896. And then the number of 10-cent coins, which is Z, is equal to 1,280.